everybody! So, it's time for another tag video, and this one is, of course, from Mama Cat's Losing It, which is probably like the best resource if you want to look up tag video ideas for yourself, or quizzes, or, you know, they used to call them memes in the old LiveJournal days, even though memes are very different now. Anyway, this tag is the, what's it called, Karen?
So the YouTuber Confessions tag.
Yes.
But it's sort of more of like a YouTuber process and like behind the scenes tag.
Yeah, like how I do what I do rather than why I do what I do.
And also a little bit of why, but...
Anyway, Karen's gonna read me the questions because I don't physically have them in front of me right now.
I
haven't even seen them. So, Karen's gonna read them to me, and I'm going to answer them as truthfully as possible.
And candidly.
And candidly. So this is very kind of off the cuff, very kind of spontaneous. Yeah, I'm just mostly curious about it. So, when you're ready, Karen, take it away.
The first question I have for you is, how many hours a week do you spend filming and editing?
Oh boy. Admittedly, most of my free time. We probably... It depends how long we film. We usually try to film at least 2 videos a week. Sometimes we do more, sometimes we do less. I would say we probably film at least 2 or 3 hours a week. Editing-wise, you could easily double that, triple it, depending on what video I'm doing. If it's a real quick one, like a tag or a taste test or something like that, maybe, like, each video probably takes me like 3 or 4 hours to edit. Not because it's difficult or because I have a hard time doing it, but because I'm very lazy and I also have the internet and I like to check the internet while I'm editing. And sometimes I get distracted because friends of mine start streaming, and sometimes I get distracted because I'm feeling lazy and I don't want to actually edit, but I need to edit, so that's, yeah.
Also, from my perspective as someone who helps with like the filming and stuff, on a good weekend we can get like 5 or 6 things filmed and then have like almost a whole month of back catalog ready to go. And that's ideal, and that's like when we film for like an entire day.
Yeah. Like right now we have no backlog. I am just backlogged as a person. I have so much stuff going on and very little time. And honestly, I've been putting a lot of time into playing Pokemon Go lately. We've had a bunch of consecutive events, and it's taken up a lot of my free time. So then I'm like, oh no, I don't have anything to edit, and I freak out, and I come home during the week after work, and I'm exhausted, and I wear like the same 4 dresses because I just keep leaving them at my parents' house. And yeah.
I know that Elyse also edits out every time she says
Yeah, I do try to do that. My editing is very precise. I do doctor my language a bit. I don't bleep out curse words unless it's a video that I'm specific, like I'm sure that young children are going to watch. And if you are a young child watching this and I've said a naughty word, I'm sorry, but I'm also almost 32 years old, so I can say the bad words. But I am a little bit meticulous with how I come across on camera, but I think that's a later question, so I don't want to get too into that right now.
I just wanted to bring that up because, like, that's one of the things that affects how long your editing takes.
Yeah.
Because people maybe don't understand that your videos don't just magically come from camera to the internet.
Oh no.
But you actually put a lot more editing in.
Though I am a one-take wonder, we don't often refilm stuff or even re-say paragraphs. Sometimes I'll rephrase something because it sounds weird, but very infrequently.
Or she like yawns or burps in the middle and we have to restart. But just like...
You said yawn!
We're gonna leave this part in though to show you what normally you wouldn't see.
Something like that. God damn it. But yeah, so I think that's a good question. What do we got next, Karen?
What kind of camera do you use to film?
I use a Canon EOS Rebel T5 that my ex-boyfriend bought me. Thanks, JT.
Ex-boyfriend, now friend.
Yeah.
Decent guy.
Good
real
dude.
Cool.
Good dude. But
I do the majority of filming for her on it.
Yeah, Karen does my filming. I very rarely use my own camera. I fight with it a lot. It doesn't like me. Honestly, I'm looking to upgrade because one of the things I dislike about my camera is that it shuts off like every 12 minutes. So if we're trying to film something long or just try to do like a marathon of something, it'll just stop abruptly, and if I don't have somebody behind the camera to watch it, I can't tell. So there have been several instances where I've tried to film something myself, and you guys can probably tell if I filmed a video myself.
It's blurry.
It's blurry.
Or it's on the webcam.
It's on the webcam.
Webcam's pretty clear, but it's very distinctly not the camera.
More so, I've had to entirely refilm videos because they were either out of focus or the camera shut off halfway through and I had no idea.
It doesn't really make a sound.
It doesn't make a... Yeah, there's
a visual display and it says, you know...
I can't see that.
Filming automatically stopped.
I don't have a monitor. My setup is admittedly pretty basic. I would like to upgrade my camera. I would like to maybe get a monitor at some point. I would like to get a better like microphone set up at some point.
I mean, the microphone we use is good, but it is mine.
Yeah, mine is at my parents' house. I do have a lavalier mic that I've used occasionally, but the problem with the lav is that it picks up mouth sounds. So if I am taste testing something, you get every little crunch, every little swallow, every little slurp, and that's gross. I am not an asthma artist. I'm also known as ASMR. But yeah, so it's a very basic, I mean, I've had this camera since 2015, I think, and I'm about to upgrade. Maybe I will once I hit 500 subs. Who knows? I have a job now, so I can do stuff like that.
We'll see how it goes.
Next question.
The next question is, why do you... I mean, the question is, why do you vlog? But for me, I'm going to take this. Why do you make videos? Because you have a few vlog videos.
I do, yeah. I like vlogging. I guess this is kind of a vlog. But I make videos because this is basically my only creative outlet. You guys probably remember my video about my aphantasia. And if you haven't seen that one, I will link that one at the end of this. Aphantasia, the quick and dirty version, is that I don't have a visual imagination. I cannot bring up visual pictures in my mind to reference things. So I can't picture something in my head. I'm not a very good artist. I am not a very good... I mean, I might have been at one point in time. I was a decent musician, but I don't have a place to play anymore. I don't really do much else. I'm not a graphic artist. I'm not a graphic designer. I'm not anything like that. But I can talk in front of a camera and make people laugh sometimes. So I try to do that, and I have fun with it. And
you can edit.
Yeah, I guess I can edit.
It's not, again, like... Making videos isn't just about being in front of the camera.
There is a lot more that goes into it, and I'm a bit more technical with the editing and stuff like that. I'm not the best editor in the world, and there's certainly stuff that I can still learn, and there are features of my editing program that I will never know how to do because there's so many, and I've never taken a class on it. I'm entirely self-taught. There's a certain amount of creativity in it that really gets me going, even if I have a video that doesn't do very well, and that stinks because I feel like almost all of the content that I put out on this channel is stuff that I'm really proud of. There are a couple of stinker videos, and you'll know which ones they are if you watch them. I'm not going to mention them by name. I try really hard to be creative and fun with my videos, and I hope it comes across that way.
Number 4, who are your favorite YouTubers?
Oh boy, amusingly, I watch predominantly video game YouTubers. Obviously, I'm a big, well, I say obviously, but there's nothing obvious about it. I'm a big fan of the Normal Boots and Hidden Block guys. I like all the
current Normal Boots.
Current Normal Boots, yes. I must specify current Normal Boots. So I really like, Peanut Butter Gamer and
Pro Jared.
Pro Jared. I love Pro Jared.
I think Pro Jared might be your absolute favorite. Pro Jared is probably my
favorite YouTuber. I have to give a lot of love to Youngtown, even though he doesn't really upload here anymore. Super underrated. Super great dude. As for non-gaming YouTube, I like to watch stuff like Adam the Woo and Jacob the Carpetbagger.
They're really cool.
They're really cool. I like travel YouTube kind of stuff. I watch a lot of DisneyTube, Defunctland, and Disney Dan, TPM vids, DFB blog, or
Disney World Food Blog, or
Disney Food Blog, DFB Guide, I think it is. I love AJ from DFB Guide. She just sounds like the coolest person. I'd love to meet her someday. I think that's basically the 3 that you can split my views into. I also watch Simply Nailogical. Karen just
Watched
got me into her.
a bunch of Simply Illogical, a little bit of Graveyard Girl, and a lot of Good Mythical Morning.
I used to watch a lot of Good Mythical Morning.
Well, just say you have seen it a lot.
Right, so Lazy Game Reviews and Pushing Up Roses. That's basically it.
Those are people that I think we can say, like, stylistically Elyse is really interested in.
There's a new Mario Party 4 video. Anyway, I take a lot of my editing cues, actually, from the editors of Peanut Butter PBG Gameplay. Todd and Jack, I really like their style. I also really like the way that Miss Editor edits the Pro Jared Plays videos. And I love Super Beard Bros. So I think I've name-dropped enough people for now.
Yeah.
What do we got for the next question?
The next question is a little bit of a sore spot. Do you monetize your videos?
I did! I used to! I was demonetized because I don't have enough viewers or viewership.
We were departnered.
Departnered, that's the phrase. I mean, demonetized too.
Yeah, but being departnered is the part that hurts. It's not like we were making money.
I was departnered. And it's still kind of a sore spot because YouTube got slightly more stringent and it's made it very difficult for small channels like me to grow. And I've been growing, I've been getting more viewers, and thank you all for watching. But it's a little disheartening when YouTube says, oh no, we just want to focus on the people that have like 10 million subscribers and call people, you know, racial slurs. But, you know,
I mean,
what do I know?
It's hard because it's not really even about the money. It's about the way your videos are treated now and the way that your videos get served to subscribers.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this is a thing about being departnered, but when I watch particularly these videos on this channel back on the YouTube app on my television, they will not load in HD, and I have to manually select HD every time.
They will automatically show up in like 360 pics, and I upload everything in 1080. So
it seems as if
I talked about this briefly in my 2-year anniversary video, but it hurts because I keep trying and I keep having fun with it, and I've had so many friends stop uploading because they have been incredibly discouraged by the state of YouTube. And I don't blame them. I can't blame them. But I also can't stop, because if I stop, then I lose my creative input. I lose my creative output. I lose what I do, and this is how I stay sane. I can't just sit around doing nothing all day. Next one.
Number 6 is, what's one thing you're excited about in the upcoming year?
That's vague.
And I'm gonna take this to say, like, in regards to YouTube, because okay. You're engaged. You've got like some stuff you're excited about for next year.
Probably gonna be getting married within the next year.
Vlogging it. Bean Boozled wedding cake. Do I love my spouse challenge? No.
Okay, so YouTube stuff that I'm looking forward to. Well, it's almost Spooktober. I love Spooktober. That's like my favorite. So I was trying to do 3 themed months a year. I was trying to do Snacktember, Spooktober, and Elyse Navidad. And I think that this year I'm not probably going to be doing Snacktember. I had fun with it, but it
did turn a little overwhelming.
It got a little much at times.
To be eating in every single...
Yeah, every video.
Because, guys, you gotta understand, like, we film these in bulk sometimes, and when you film in bulk, and your videos are eating videos, and you are, like, stuffed to the gills with, like, half-good snack cakes.
I'm so done with snack cakes. But, yeah, so, Spooktober... We're coming up with some cool ideas, and if you guys have cool ideas, let me know in the comments, because I'm always open for suggestions. If you have things that you really like to see me do, or would really like to see me do,
or things that you'd want to see Elyse like watch or review, because that was one of our favorite projects for the first Spooktober.
Yeah, so if you guys have any like Halloween specials you think I should check out, let me know.
I think one of the other things we're sort of excited about is we got the 2 themed months coming up, and we've put some preliminary work into already.
Oh, we're also doing new assets. We're going to be working on those.
We'll be working on some new assets, and I think we are looking to work on getting some more videos where we're out and about.
Yes, and definitely I keep hoping, and if you are a supporter on my Patreon, you've probably seen my updates, because I do try to do monthly updates on the Patreon for my Patreon supporters. But I do want to do more collab videos, and I'd had some collabs filmed that I was super excited for, that didn't work out because my camera corrupted, which is one of the other reasons I want to get a new camera. Anyway, there's some cool stuff coming up.
That might actually be one of the, Oh yeah, I think that might be covered in the next question.
Okay, so next question.
Next question is number 7. What is your most awkward filming moment? And I think that I think you should do 2. 1, like the worst thing that's just ever happened to your footage or whatever, and 2, like a time that was just really weird for filming.
Oh, okay, well, the worst thing that's ever happened to my footage is I've had 2 separate occasions where I have lost 3 full videos that we had filmed because of camera corruption. Whether I left the card in the camera for too long and didn't take it off, or the cable got jostled as I was transferring it to my computer, lost everything. That happened on 2 separate occasions, and the one that really sucked was it was a collab video with a friend from out of state.
And we had traveled out of state to film it.
So, that was a bummer.
And we filmed like 45 minutes of really good footage at a convention, and you can't easily replace that.
Yeah. Oh, and I guess this isn't necessarily like the most embarrassing thing that's happened footage-wise, because I'm usually pretty comfortable with the content that I produce as I'm producing it. There have been very few instances where I've watched something back and just recoiled in horror at how embarrassing it was. But there have been several times where I've tried to record myself and the footage has come out entirely blurry, and it's stuff that I cannot replicate because it's like a one and done kind of thing, like an unboxing or a taste test. That's happened on several occasions. Like, I know the November 2017 Japan Crate video is blurred. That's just the first one that comes to mind. But there's that. Whenever that happens, it's really embarrassing to me. It makes me feel like a bad camera person. But that's why Karen usually does it for me.
Yeah.
Anyway, next question.
Next question is, what are your goals for your channel?
Just to do good. I would like to succeed. I know that plausibly it is not going to happen. I am not going to be a YouTube sensation overnight. I am never going to get millions of subscribers. It's just not plausible. That doesn't happen to everybody. It's just, you know, will I get lucky one day? Maybe I'll get a viral video. Who knows? But, you know, I'm not gonna wake up and have 50,000 new subs overnight. Realistically, I'd love to hit like 1,000 subscribers. I'd love to be partnered again. That's my goal right now. I would like to eventually be partnered again. Because I feel like once you become a YouTube partner, it kind of just helps you along a little bit more. People take you more seriously.
The algorithm favors you, your videos get served up to the people who subscribe to you. There's a whole bunch of little things that go into like being a partner that don't just directly involve, oh, you can monetize your videos.
But monetization wouldn't hurt either.
Number 9, what are your favorite videos to make? What are your favorite types of videos to make?
I wouldn't make a video if I didn't like doing it. But I really like doing taste tests. I really like doing collaboration videos. I really like doing story times, and I wish people liked them more. But I'm gonna keep forcing them down everybody's throat until people watch them. Yeah, and I like unboxings. I like toy videos. I like videos where I get to talk about new toys and cool toys and fun toys.
So I was recently, I like the food box unboxings. Those are great. But I've loved the videos where we're like trying something out, where Elyse tried slime, where Elyse tried the clapper.
I really like the Elyse tries the internet and that does this thing really work, even though I'm totally stealing Bunny's terminology for that.
But I like the videos where we're like, you know, kind of getting out of our usual rhythm and like trying something out.
Yeah.
So look forward to more of those.
Yes, please do.
And here's one that I know your answer to, but what makes talking in front of the camera comfortable for you?
2 things. 1, I'm an extrovert. And 2, my sister's sitting on the floor behind me. So I'm very rarely doing solo videos. I almost always have somebody there to bounce things off of. And it's just fun that way. Like, one of the reasons, like, when I stream, yeah, that's usually just me talking to the camera, but I've got the chat there to talk to most of the time. Or a game that I'm playing to react to. But when I'm filming, sometimes it can get kind of lonely, and I like having Karen here. She's a lot of fun.
I know when Elyse first started making videos, it was... It was weird to just sit down and start talking to a camera. So I would sit directly behind the camera so that A, she would look at the camera, and B, it wouldn't be so weird when she was talking. We could have it kind of natural.
Yeah, so when I first started filming and we weren't really sure how we were going to approach my channel, it was basically the first couple of videos are a little rocky. But then we just kind of decided that, alright, Karen's in on this too. So
it can be really hard to just sit there and talk.
Every so often, I'll get a comment about, who's the other voice behind the camera? Or what's that other person doing talking? And I'm just like, fuck you, pay me.
Well, I'm like, someone has to make sure that the camera still films. Twice in the recording of this video,
it's shut off.
I have had to restart the camera.
But,
and refocus the camera to make sure it's not blurry. So, like, it's...
Yeah, so that's an interesting one. What do we got for the next one?
Only 3 more questions.
Okay, next one, please.
This is a question about your potential future, or also, like, about, you know, friends of yours who do have children.
Okay.
Do you or would you allow your kids to be in your videos?
If they wanted to. I would never force my future child or children of friends to be in my videos unless they wanted to. If they said no, because I mean I've got adult friends who don't want to be in my videos, and that's fine. I have no trouble with that. But if it were a child, I would never force them. I would only if they wanted to. Sure, absolutely. I've seen some very cool videos with very cute children lately.
Like if our niece Audrey wants to be in a video.
If my nieces wanted to be in my video, if my nephews wanted to be in my video, sure, absolutely, they could totally be in my video, and I would have no trouble with that. I would. My niece Audrey is going to grow up to be a professional Let's Player someday, and
probably
she's got the practice, she's got the chops.
She loves Roblox.
She loves Roblox, and
she loves jumping
Minecraft.
in a hole.
We even got her playing Terraria every once in a while, but. So
like we're not a family vlog channel, so we're not.
Yeah, I'm not a family vlog channel. It's just me. Well, we are, but we aren't at the same time. Well,
yeah, Elyse and I are a family. We are sisters.
Yeah, I mean, but my fiance doesn't often want to appear in videos, so.
But I think the point is we're not going to force someone to appear in these videos, and we're
Certainly
not going to film someone and upload it without their knowledge or consent.
Absolutely, that is.
That's not how we.
That's not how we roll. But. Next question, please.
The next question, number 12, does touch on this. From the last question, is your partner supportive of your YouTube channel?
He is!
It says spouse, but they're not married yet.
We're not married yet. But yeah, he's pretty supportive of what I do. He subscribes to me on YouTube, and he does subscribe to me on Twitch, too.
He likes to pop into the Twitch streams.
Yeah, he likes to pop into my Twitch streams a bit more than being on my YouTube channel, but he'll pop up in the background every so often.
I think Twitch is just a different vibe, you know?
It's a very different vibe. Twitch is a little bit more personal and direct
because I think this is live and you can respond to people in the chat.
I love that aspect of it. I love just like playing a game, hanging out with some pals and some new friends and some people I ain't met yet. But that's okay. But yeah, Michael's totally cool with this, and because I was doing this before I met him, so it kind of came along with the me. So.
Okay, this last question I think is probably one of the most important. I think the ones at the beginning are a really great insight into what it takes to run a YouTube channel. Like, okay, you upload twice a week. Your videos are between like 10 and 20 minutes long.
Yeah.
You put a good deal of work into this.
Yeah.
Number 13 is share one tip for someone just starting out on YouTube.
Just keep going. Don't let your hopes get burnt out because somebody else is doing the exact same thing you are. That's okay.
Or because you think they are. Because they're not. Because they're not you.
Yeah. And on top of that, somebody's gonna want to watch what you have to say. You know, it's you make your video. You know, it is you the person and you the personality that makes your video unique. If it's a taste test or a let's play or a vlog or anything like that, it's interesting and cool because you made it. And that's awesome. And it may take a while to get subscribers. It may take a while to get any reach. I mean, hell, I've been doing this for 2 years and I still don't have a super great reach. That's fine.
You would have no reach if you never uploaded.
Exactly.
Speaking from my experience, no one will see anything if you never make it.
Yeah.
You know, no one's going to read your comic if you don't write it, and no one is going to buy your poster if you don't print it, and no one's going to watch your video if you don't make it. And especially with YouTube, like, because of the equipment you might think you need to get started, you might see it as expensive, but hit up thrift stores.
Absolutely.
Use your phone to film.
Phones have great
almost
cameras
every phone in production right now available in the United States has an HD video camera in it.
Yep, built in, and it's
even
right
if a
here.
camera doesn't have HD, that doesn't mean you shouldn't record. You don't have to be always chasing the like next technological leap.
Yeah, and
just to make something that you want to make, even if that is like, oh, my cat makes this funny noise when I, you know, open the door.
I think the other thing that I would say, you really have to question yourself. Are you doing this because you think it's going to be like a get-rich-quick kind of thing? Because it's not. You can't do this because you think you're going to be famous overnight. You have to do this because you actually like it. And I think that's the most important thing. You actually have to like doing this. If you don't like doing this, there's no reason for you to keep doing it. And I've had friends who have, you know, thousands of subscribers walk away because it just wasn't what they wanted to do anymore. And that's fine. That's totally cool.
You know, this is something that you should get into because you love, not because you expect it to be your profession. If it becomes your profession naturally,
hey,
that's
awesome.
great.
Rock on. Good job.
But it's a huge risk, and I think it's called survivor bias or success bias, something like that, that shows that, like, every time you hear an I got rich quick story, it's because it worked for that person. You don't hear the stories of the tens of thousands of people who failed because they don't tell that story because it doesn't look great.
But you gotta risk it to get the biscuit.
So if you want to make videos and you want to upload on YouTube and you want to connect with the people that you know and the people that you don't know out there who like what you like, do that to make the connection and to make the content and see what happens. But don't, you know, drop out of high school to get a Vine account and then have Vine go down and then be screwed.
Oh, I think that's enough of that.
2 30-year-old women yammering about videos.
But anyway, thank you guys so very much for watching. Question of the day.
Question of the day, how did you end up on YouTube?
Yeah.
As a viewer or a creator?
Viewer or a creator. Let me know. I want to know. I want to hear what you guys have to say. If you liked what you saw and you'd like to see more videos from my channel, I will link another tag video at the end of this so you can take a look and see, hey, what else are they doing? My social media links are in the description below. If you liked what you saw and you'd like to stick around, hit that little subscribe button, click the little bell. If you want to stay in the know, the bell's the way to go. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.